Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of trinomials, specifically how we can factor them into two binomials, and we'll do it in 5 minutes or less. So we have a basic trinomial here that's an expression that's got three different terms. That tri means three, and it's already in our standard form that we're looking at here, right? So we need to look at it like this: ax squared plus bx plus c. And since it's already in this form, what we want to do is we want to factor this into two different factors, two binomials, so we can factor into that. Now, we're going to use something called the diamond method. It's not the only way to do it, and it is an algorithm. It's kind of a hack, but it is extremely effective, and it is one that every student should be aware of, though it's not the only way to solve a problem like this. So first off, you need to make sure that your trinomial is in this standard form, right? We need to identify the a and the b and the c, because we're going to need all three of those, all right? So we're just looking at our coefficients. So a is 3, okay, so b equals 16, c equals negative 35. So what we're going to do here is we are going to multiply in this top part of the diamond. It's really more of an x, but that's fine. I'm going to multiply a times c. Okay, so a times c, right, that's going to be 3 times negative 35. 3 times negative 35, so that's going to be negative 105. All right, we need that product right there. In the bottom section, right, we're going to just write b. Just b. So it's 16. So we need all three of those terms, the a and the b and the c. Now, on the two left and right, what we're going to do is we're going to write ax. Okay? Ax over your factors. And so ax over, we're going to come up with two factors that we'll deal with in just a moment. We want ax over that. So my a is 3. Okay, so I'm going to write 3x over, just leave it like that, 3x over. Here's the tricky part. We need to find factors that, since we multiplied the top part, a times c, what are the factors of 105 that we can multiply to make 105, right? So we're going to need to figure out 105, and it's going to be a negative, so one of them is going to have to be negative, but add to 16, right? So we're multiplying two numbers that make it 105 and then add to 16, okay? So this is the addition, this is the multiplication. That's the tricky part. So let's just start listing our factors of 105, knowing that one of them is going to have to be negative, right? Obviously we got 1 and 105, but we're looking for some that are 16 apart. That's not going to be it. Obviously there's 3 and 35 because we just did that. It is a multiple of 5, so that's going to be 5 and 21, and then hopefully you think, you know what, that's it. Because look, those are 16 apart. It needs to be a positive 16, okay? So what I can do is I can say it's going to be a positive 21 times your negative 5, right? That's going to get me negative 105. And then positive 21 plus negative 5, or really minus 5, right? It's going to get you 16. That's what you're looking for. Which two factors? Multiply to make the a times c, add to make the b, right? So we're almost there. So it's going to be this 5 and 21. And we just need to make sure we know it's a negative 5, okay? So we're going to put one of the factors as the denominator on the left. We're going to put the other factor as the denominator on the right. If possible, we are going to simplify, but there is no way to simplify this 3x over negative 5. You can simplify that 3x over 21, right? 3x over 21, you can take a 3 out of both. So really it's just going to be x over 7. And these are your two binomials. Watch this. We're going to say 3x and then minus 5. So the numerator is going to be the first part, the denominator is the second part, multiplied by x, and since that's a plus 7, it's positive 7, we'll say x plus 7, and those are your factors.